Welcome to Cruising with Jake. On today's episode, we're at Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma. A good friend of mine, Iliad Villarreal, owns this place. He's got some beautiful exotic cars here. He's got some classics here. Got a little bit of everything. We're going to start out here in the parking lot, kind of show you, I hate to call it the run-of-the-mill cars, but compared to what's inside, these would be the run-of-the-mill cars, but there's still some really cool stuff here. See, I've got smoke parked right up front. I got something cool that I hopefully will be able to do here at the dealership. So let me walk on out here, and we'll go to the front row of the parking lot, and we'll start here. Let's see, what is this? Okay, we're going to start off with a Lexus SC 430 Pebble Beach edition. So, and like I said, this is their quote-unquote run-of-the-mill cars. I mean, that's not a run-of-the-mill car. You don't see these cars very often. Beautiful car. And I'll make sure I get all the links and stuff to their websites and stuff and everything put in there in case you see a vehicle that you're interested in. Good looking ZL1 Camaro. They have all these cars on their website, so you can go and check them out. You can inquire about them. 2017 Ford Mustang GT 5.0. And again, I say these are their quote-unquote run-of-the-mill cars, but they're not, though. These cars are sweet, really sweet. Got a little C5 Corvette going on over here, and this car is, for being a C5, I mean, it's an older car, so you know, you gotta take that into consideration. But it's beautiful. But straight body, looks really clean. Looks like we got a 2017 Benz here. And I'm not sure, we'll walk around the back of this. I'm not sure, but this one might be an AMG. Now, I'm not usually a Mercedes fan, but you know, y'all seen that I'm working at First Rate Autos. It's not an AMG, but it's an E400. And being at First Rate Autos, we've had a couple Mercedes there, and I've got to be in them and check them out, and they're actually really nice. I'm just not 100% for sure about the maintenance on them, but got a nice Lexus SUV here. What in the world is that? There's something next to this Lexus that looks like a mini Hummer, but it is not. Maybe, I don't know if y'all got a glimpse of this, but this thing is cute. It's a little Suzuki Jimmy. It says all grip. Like, it looks like a miniature, what, like a H2, H3 Hummer. It is itty bitty. When I say it's itty bitty, I'm not a tall guy. I'm 5'7", 5'8", something like that, and I tower over it. This thing is tiny. It's cute, but look at look. It literally looks like a little Hummer. That thing is cool. Again, you can check out all these vehicles on their website, exoticmotorsports.com. I will verify that it's Exotic Motorsports. It might be Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma, but you can Google them, find all the information on all these vehicles, and inquire about them if you're interested. Little Alfa Romeo SUV. Let's see what model it is. Q4 Stilivo. I'm not Before we get too much further into this, I want to preface this. I am not an exotic motorsports guy or an exotic car guy usually. Don't get me wrong, I'm a car guy. If it's cool, I like it. But do I know how to pronounce these Italian names and the model numbers of all these vehicles? I do not. So if I misspeak, let me know in the comments. I'm not afraid to be told what I'm right or wrong on. You can tell me I'm wrong all day long, and I probably am. So I'm very humble when it comes to that. So don't catch me lying. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So before we get much further into what's behind those doors over there, I want to let y'all know I do not know the exact model numbers or model names or exactly how to pronounce it. I'm a hillbilly from southeast Oklahoma and Harrow, Oklahoma. So I'm not that smart when it comes to these exotic cars, but I do think they're cool. I would love to be able to drive some of these cars one of these days. I like them. If it's got a wheel, got a steering wheel and tires on it and it goes fast, I want to drive it. Let's look. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cover that up. Let's check out this X7. Now this is an BMW M60i X7. I do know a little bit about BMWs, and their M series are amazing cars. Try not to walk into his landscaping over here. Beautiful car, beautiful BMW. And if you, like I said, y'all stay watching. If y'all think that these cars are nice, you haven't seen nothing yet. I promise you. These are their, like I said, these are their quote unquote, I mean, I'm not quoting them. This is what I'm calling their run-of-the-mill cars. We got a Porsche Cayenne Turbo S. That's sweet. We are right here off of Kelly and 100 Oaks. So this is Kelly that runs right here, and then 100 Oaks. So if y'all are familiar with Edmond or the Oklahoma area, come and hit them up. Come check out these beautiful cars. You can come just check it, come look at it. Look at this fully modded out Jeep Wrangler. I mean, it has every accessory that you could put on it. Those are metal fenders on these. There's a Jeep Wrangler right next to it. I'll show you. Those are plastic on that. So this thing's been beefed up, customized. Some purple, white and purple. All the lights on it. Some big old wheels. Not necessarily my style, but again, I like cars. That one's cool. If I had something like that, it definitely would not be a pavement princess. I'd actually probably try to put some smaller wheels on there and some bigger sidewall tires, and I would take this thing off-roading all day, every day. Let me rephrase that. Not every day. You can't go off-roading every day unless I was getting paid to do it. I mean, you know, then we could talk about it. But here, let's check out this Jeep. And what I believe, I had a Dodge Scat Pack Charger that was this color, and they called it Destroyer Gray. It's that kind of, no, I don't know. The wife had it. She loved the color. I always said it looked like they primered it, ran out of money, and then they just decided to clear it. But it's a very popular color. A lot of people like it. So you can go from just a regular Jeep Wrangler to a completely modded out Jeep Wrangler here at Exotic Motorsports, if that's what you wanted. Got a nice Rubicon sitting next to it. Oh, I meant to show y'all. So on both these, plastic fenders compared to that fully modded out one. This one's, it's a good looking Rubicon. Uh-oh, I didn't realize this. Y'all see what that says right there? This is a Rubicon that has been that's had a scat pack swap done to it. So it's got a 392 V8 in it instead of the Stellantis 3.6 liter 6-cylinder that they usually come with. Got a Suburban here. This is a Hennessy Venom 800 supercharged F-150. If y'all don't know anything about Hennessy and their modifications that they do to cars and trucks, you ought to look them up. So this thing is, they get these things brand new from the factory, and then they do their own modifications to them, and you can buy them with a warranty. I do not know. Here's the Hennessy. I do not know if this truck still has a warranty with it. I mean, it looks brand new. There's not even a scratch in the bed. I do not know if this truck has a warranty on it. I do not know if any of these vehicles have warranties on them. You'd have to do your research on that. We've got a Jack Roush F-150 here. Again, looks brand new. This video might be a little long. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, just because of the amount of cars that he has here. A little bit of everything, really cool stuff. Here in a little bit, once we're done with this, with just the parking lot, we're gonna go to his overflow building that has more classic cars in it. Got GMC Denali over here, but we're going to go to his overflow building that's all the way in, that's on the back side of this. Here, I'll show you his main dealership building. So this is the main building up front that you'll see with all the cars parked out front here. When you pull in, you pull in and park over there, kind of where smoke is, and then go in. Or come walk around out here, take a look at the cars, go in and see them and see what they can find for you or have here. Or they used to. I've had a couple friends put cars here on consignment with them. Got a short bed, square body, with some bed exit exhaust on it. Looks like it needs a little bit of a paint job, but that's okay. So they have projects here too. I love those American racing wheels on these trucks. So it's got the bed exit exhaust on it, flat black paint, and then sitting next to that is a long bed, square body. This one looks like it basically rolled off the showroom floor. Interior looks good in it. Sorry for the sun and the glare. I don't know if any of these vehicles are unlocked, and cool little Plymouth Barracuda. I just want to make sure let y'all see the straightness of these square bodies. These trucks look good. Let's check out the known spot. Sounds pretty solid to me. So, big glass Barracuda. Oh, and just so y'all know, they do have Chris Alexander on property doing details. So if y'all need a detail done, if y'all don't know who Chris Alexander is, he's one of the best, along with Paige, the guy that does my stuff. Chris does great work also. Beautiful Barracuda. 4-speed car. Hey Chris, how you doing?
Good, you?
Doing great, buddy. Beautiful new edge Cobra. Good looking car. Now, this got a Chevy SSR over here in this beautiful purple. It's a little dirty right now. We are here in the middle of winter in Oklahoma, but check out the purple on that. You know, I don't remember seeing very many of these. I am old enough to remember when these came out. Most of them were yellow and red and black. I don't remember seeing much in this beautiful purple. These things have actually gained a kind of a following. They're very kind of neat. They're basically a Corvette. That's exactly what they were whenever they came out. They're a truck Corvette. So we have another ZL1 Camaro, just like the one that a little bit different than the other one that we saw. The other one had the track pack on it, but this is I hate to say, a normal ZL1 Camaro. Good looking car. Let's see, we got a older Mercedes over here. I mean, you've got a little bit of everything that you'd want. Well, 280 SL. Little BMW 528i. Now this next car that I'm going to show you, I used to sell these when they were new. Little funny story about these next car. It's a Saline or Saline, however you want to pronounce it. Mustang 305. So whenever I used to sell cars at the Ford dealership in Yukon, we had two of these up on ramps out in front, kind of showing them off. And there was an inside job that was done, and both of them got stolen. They never found them. They were gone. I'm not going to tell you what dealership it is. I'm not going to make any of those assumptions, but I might have been those cars sat there for a little while. May have been an insurance-ish job, but I'm not going to say that exactly. Well, guys, that's just their parking lot. We're already 18 minutes, almost 19 minutes into this video. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to head back to the overflow, inside overflow, which stores their classics. Be right back with you. All right, guys, I'm back here in the back. This is their overflow building here, but there's a car sitting out here that is super cool. A friend of mine, Angel, has this car. I'm just giving you a little glimpse of it here. This thing is all original, never been restored, and it is for sale up here at Exotic Motorsports also. I believe it's a 1988 Mercury Colonial Park wagon. And it is clean, like it was grandma's car parked in the garage, never done anything with. Let's see, I know he was just in it. Look at that interior. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells so good in here. Oh man, look at that plush, tucked and rolled interior. I mean, guys, this thing is sweet. It's even got the little jump seats underneath the back. Go on Exotic Motorsports website and check this thing out. It's for sale. It's at a good price for what it is. Man, I don't know why. Sorry about my hand getting in the camera. I don't know why anybody would buy a brand new car anymore. I don't. I won't anymore. But this is the type of stuff, and we still haven't gotten into the rest of the overflow, but this is just parked out here, so I'm gonna get this. This is a lot of the stuff that Exotic Motorsports specializes in. Look at the, this is the back brakes on there. Beautiful. Lamborghini V10. But this is just a sneak peek of what we're going to see inside here in just a little bit. But this is just their overflow. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. So beautiful Lincoln Continental Mark V under wrap, under a bubble here. Got this really good looking Ford single cab truck, short wide. This, I believe it's a Chevelle 396. Beautiful paint. That's probably my favorite blue ever. The 91 Chevy truck that we had that my mom traded in on smoke was this blue. That car's beautiful. It's a super sport. Oh, sorry, my eyes got to going because this is their overflow, guys. Just craziness in here. I mean, they are packed tight. And got an H1 Hummer over there. Got a second gen Camaro. First, I think, again, I believe that's a first gen Corvette. First gen Corvette. Convertible S70 Chevelle. Let's try to. It's kind of tight in here, so I got to be careful because there's some really cool cars in here. H2 Hummer. Oh, Suburban back there, square body Suburban. Let's make our way. Oh, well, we don't want to overlook the Oldsmobile. Oh man, look at the side exhaust on it. I bet you this thing is loud. Oh, it is tight. Man, look at that Suburban. Oh, a square body Suburban like this is probably going to be my next vehicle, to be honest with you. And I've known Iliad for a long time. We used to sell cars together at the Ford dealership. We spent weeks at a time, or a week at a time, down in Dallas doing sales training, rooming together. I've watched him grow in this business to go from just breaking into the dealership world, in the car sales world, to being here. I've told him many a times, and I mean it. I'm very proud of him. Oh, let's go see if we can. This Mark V, by the way, is my buddy Angel's car too. That's for sale. It's mint. Here's that Corvette. Oh, there's that. Looks like a 72 Camaro, I would venture to say. Got a Mercedes here. Got a couple Jeeps back there. Now, this is an older, it's going to be a 50-something Suburban. And I just learned something the other day. So, the Chevy Suburban was not just theirs until 1988, probably that year. I think that's an 88 Suburban. Multiple manufacturers use the term Suburban, but I believe it was Plymouth was the last to use it in 1977 on one of their wagons. And after they after GM had to wait 10 years before they could trademark Suburban and make it theirs, and that's what they did. Got H1 Hummer sitting over here, all murdered out, all blacked out, look like it's ready for the zombie apocalypse. Cool Toyota Land Cruiser. Got a Mercedes. This Land Cruiser, by the way, looks like it's brand new. Looks brand new. This Cadillac back over here, this Fleetwood, this is also Angel's as well. So Angel finds these 70s and 80s cars that are just mint, and he makes sure that they're, look at that. And when I say mint, here, he told me I could do this. I mean, that's original paint. Let's see if we can, it's original paint on this Fleetwood. We'll hit up that that Mark V. I'll show you that beautiful gold paint that's on it too. Look at this Ferrari. Miami Vice. See it? Don't get me lying, I do not know what kind of model this is, a Ferrari. If you know, let me put it down in the comments. Let me know, because I have no idea. Oh, here, the buyer's guide says it's a Daytona Spider. Pretty old Ferrari. Now, this Mustang is not just any Mustang, if I'm right. This is a special car that was built. Says it's got a Boss 429 on it, in it, but let's get around to the back. I am pretty sure, if I remember right, this is a very special car. Oh, it doesn't say, but the very custom fastback Mustang with a Boss 429 in it. It's really tight back here. What do we have over here? I want to say it's a Tri-5 GM product, but I don't want to lie, because I think it's, oh, yep, it's a Delta 88. Look at that. That's cool. And then the old Chevy pickup. Oh, man, let me see if I can squeeze my way over here. This thing's cool. I'm a truck guy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just a old country boy. But this truck is sweet. Let's see if it's unlocked. Oh, it is. But it is dark. Looks like it's got, they squeezed some, let me see if I get my flashlight out here. They squeezed some late model seats in here. Looks like it's an automatic, but looks like a shift, like a manual. Oh, that truck's cool. Let me make my way out of here. I want to show you this paint on this Mark V, because it looks like it rolled off the showroom floor. I'm not even kidding, guys. Let's see here. Look at it. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Look at it right there. If you get that, hopefully you think it's funny. If not, roast me, because I'm an idiot. But so this was their overflow building. I mean, look at there. Again, just look at it. Again, Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma. So I'm going to walk back around to the front, show y'all, give y'all some more information about their phone number and their website, their hours of operation. We're going to go in and see the kind of the sales office, I want to say, but it's really not. And then we're going to go into the main showroom and take your breath away. There's some beautiful stuff in there. Let's go on in there. All right, guys, we're back up front here at Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma. I want to walk y'all in. They're busy in there working deals on cars. He constantly has turnover on all these high-end exotic cars and classics and stuff that you've seen in the video so far. So we're going to kind of make a quick in there. We'll go into the showroom floor and show y'all some of this beautiful stuff. So when you get here, you're gonna park right up underneath the big, beautiful Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma sign. Got a couple regular spots over here and a couple handicap spots over here, or you can park in any of the free spots here in the parking lot. But let's walk on inside and check this out. I'll show you all their information. So you're walking up to the door. Christian company, so he's got his favorite Bible verse up there. Hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 3. After hours by appointment only. Call or text. You can call or text that number right there. You can view all of their inventory on exoticmotorsports.com. So let's go on in and check this out. So when you walk in, you got their sales office here. And then, I mean, looking through the glass into the showroom, you can already see McLaren 765 LT. I mean, Ferrari. What did I say, guys? It's going to take your breath away. The beautiful cars. And I want to remind you guys, I do not know all the model names of all these vehicles. So if you see a vehicle that I did not say the model name, go ahead and comment down there in the comments below and tell me what they are. I would love to know. So, again, McLaren. I know this model number because it's right there. 765 LT. Look at the carbon brakes. Beautiful car there. Moving the Porsche out. Back to the Ferrari. This Ferrari is beautiful. I mean, look at the air and just the design on it, to be able to look at that Camaro. So it's got a 540 in it. This car's completely custom. 5-speed, red. Beautiful car. Another Ferrari. They just got the Cybertruck in, and it's actually got the wheel covers on there. Holy moly, that's got to be a rarity. Man, just we'll kind of give you a little bit of an oversight, and then we'll go over all the cars. But I mean, the amount of money in this building. Beautiful brand new building Iliad had built to house all these beautiful cars. That blue's pretty, isn't it? Mercedes AMG. I'm not exactly sure of the model of it. I know my daughter loves these cars. It's not the Gold Wing car. See, I'm sure it's got it on the back. Beautiful car. It doesn't. It just says it's a Mercedes AMG. So, do you know the model of this? Put it down in the comments. Beautiful car though. Beautiful. Look at this purple GT3 RS. Got a Bentley. Is this a Bentley Bentayga? I'm not for sure. I'm gonna try to keep y'all from seeing that car. That's a, there's a very rare. Guys, there's a car back here. I know I just showed y'all this Bentley. There's a car back here that is super cool. Super cool. I thought it was when I first saw it, I was like, is that a real one? But I just found out, no, it's not a real one. It is a cav kit car. But this car was in the movie Ford versus Ferrari. If you watched my my auto auction videos, if you haven't, go back and check that out. OK Classics Auto Auction and classic car memorabilia auction. There was the sister car to this, kind of, sort of. It was in the movie Ford versus Ferrari. And if you go on exoticmotorsports.com, oh, looks like we got some information back here up against the wall. So look at that. Some of the scenes from Ford versus Ferrari with this car is for sale here. So I've already shot the Corvette that was in that movie. So I was told that this was the only car there that the GT40s that actually had a Ford power plant in them. So I almost, when I first saw this car, I was like, craziness. But it is a kit car, but it's still super cool. Right-hand drive, just like it would have been for the 24 Hours of Le Mans, wherever these cars were made to go and race against Ferrari and beat them out. So very cool. Some history, some movie history there. Very cool. Well, let's keep on looking. Back to the exotics. Beautiful Ferrari. Again, if you guys are watching this and you know I'm not even going to attempt on a lot of these cars to tell you the model names. So if you know, pause the video, drop down in the comments, let me know what this is. I want to say that this is a 458 Italia, but I'm probably wrong. I do know about the 458 Italias, and they are just from watching Top Gear, and it was one of my favorite Ferraris of modern times. See if it's on the back. No, it's not on the back. So tell me what that is, guys. Tell me what that is. And again, I have no idea what it is. All I know is it's a Ferrari. All I know is it's a Ferrari. Beautiful design. I know these cars are amazing to drive. I wouldn't want to know how much those rotors are. I've heard of an Audi A6, I believe, rotors costing like 12 grand. So I wouldn't want to know what those cost. But I see a car back here I'm familiar with, and we'll get to that in a minute. Lamborghini. I don't know if this is a Gallardo or however you want to say it. Iliad is a Lamborghini guy. When he started making some decent coin, he bought a black Lamborghini. So looks like there's a 45th anniversary Camaro sitting over here, and Iliad has a soft spot in his heart for these early 2000s Harley Davidson trucks. This one looks like it's brand new. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, speaking of Iliads, this is Iliad's car. This is his Lambo. Pretty sure that this one's his. Let's see. Does it have... Yep. B-Wang. That's his tag. That's his Lamborghini. His personal car. I'm jumping around. Let's go back over here. Got a Corvette, and I'm not for sure if that's a Z06. It is a Z06. Got a Jag. Again, I don't know what model that is. Let me know in the comments. Aston Martin. These cars. So I actually had to go down to Texas one time back in 2020 during COVID. I was actually hauling cars for, going and picking up cars and hauling cars for Iliad. And I had to pick up one of these cars. And it might not look like it on camera, but it is by far the prettiest interior cars. The Aston Martin, if I had the funds and just wanted a cool daily, I'd probably get something like that. Got another Bentley over here. I mean, guys, the cars that he has in his, another McLaren 720S. The only reason I know that, thank you McLaren for putting the models on your cars. that way people that don't know these cars, like myself, can learn, and we know what model your car's called. Unlike the Ferraris and things, unless you know kind of thing, you know. But all right, let's turn you back around, finish looking at this McLaren. I just noticed something on this McLaren. Y'all see that right there? That is wicked. The way they move the air, around the car, down through these vents and out the back. That is wicked. They've got air ducts here. I mean, wow. To be honest with you guys, I've never really paid that close of attention to these cars, but I mean, more air. Couple C8 Corvettes, a Spider, like I have, like we have one of these at First Rate Autos. He has one here at Exotic. Another C8 Corvette sitting back there. Another Ferrari sitting here. Again, let me know, what's that model? Another Lamborghini Spider. We got I don't know if is that just a, looks like we got a Hell Kitty here. Meow. I'm joking. That's Hellcats are cool. Oh, I see two vehicles here that are that I'm very familiar with, and we'll get to those here shortly. Oh, look at the color on that Aston. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful car. Oh, sitting right next to a white convertible Aston. I'm tucking my pocket knife and flashlight into my pockets here. Look at the interior in this. Oh, move some of this stuff around. Look at the seats in that. Isn't that beautiful? Got the raw carbon going on in the middle there. Oh, I wish I had smell-o-vision. The leather is amazing in that. A Ferrari wagon. That's cool. That's cool. That truck is beautiful. That's a friend of mine's. I believe it's a friend of mine's truck. And then there's a Firebird. There's a Firebird over here. That's a kind of a special car too. It's another friend of mine's. That's up here for sale on consignment. Let's make our way over here. So 1989 turbo Trans Am GT. I believe these were called the GTA. This is a friend of mine, Richard Burns' car. He didn't want to let this car go, but he has a bunch. There's a pace car also. He has a bunch of cars, and this one was just being neglected. Nope, it's just a turbo car. I didn't know if this was the GTA or not. Let's see if it's unlocked. Because Richard Burns, oh yeah. Look at the interior of this car. This car looks like brand new. Could you imagine this car in 1988 with all the steering wheel controls and the radio controls? This car was like something out of the, definitely out of the future. It was definitely ahead of its time. Now this is a friend of mine, Joe's OBS. I want to also let you know, guys, go to exoticmotorsports.com. You can find out any information about these cars, find out how much they are, and make an inquiry about them, and purchase these cars if you're interested in them. This Trans Am, you will not find a cleaner 1989 turbo Trans Am, I promise you. Nor will you find a cleaner OBS Chevy truck. 1997, been worked, spray and bed liner, no dents, no dings. This truck is beautiful, sitting on some torque thrust, American Racing torque thrust. So, like I said, and this OBS, this is awesome. This OBS is sitting right next to this Ferrari. That's cool. Being a truck guy, I think that's really cool. Guys, I need this YouTube thing to kick off. I need that YouTube money. I don't want to sound like that, but man, I would definitely have that truck and Joe's truck and Richard's Trans Am and that Suburban. And let's see, what else would I have in here? What would you have in here? Let me know in the comments. What would you have from Exotic Motorsports? If you just had, if the money was not an option, oh, that GT40. That GT40 would just make my heart thump. But if money was not an option, and you had your choice of any of the cars here at Exotic Motorsports, not only just in this showroom, but in the back or out on the parking lot, what would it be? Put it down in the comments. Finish showing you Joe's truck here, because it is immaculate. If you are a Chevy truck guy, and you're looking for a nice truck, look up Exotic Motorsports. Look at the interior. I can't open the door very much, but Joe's truck is clean. I mean, look at that driver's seat. Super comfy. Good looking truck. Now, this is a this is a cool car. Let me get up here where you can see it. Mercedes. Let me flip this back around. It's got Cosworth wheels on it, body kit and all that. If you don't know much about that, Daimler-Benz product, 1987. Ooh, looky here, guys. Do you see what's all in that passenger seat? I wonder if it's open. Yeah, it's open. You know what this looks like to me? That looks like maintenance records, titles, window sticker. What this 40? This car brand new. Holy moly! That this car was in 1987, I believe that's what this car was. Yeah, 1987. This car was $42,000. Insane for 1980s, guys. Insane. Looks like we got a Hennessy Venom 850R Shelby. Usually the Venoms are Hennessy done, but it's a Shelby also. Not 100% for sure about what's going on here. It's got some special ducting on it. It's on some race tires. Pretty sweet car over here, guys. Then we got another Bentley sitting here. Another Bentley. Another Ferrari. I'm just trying to make sure you guys get to see the full inventory of what they've got here at Exotic Motorsports and the kind of cars that they bring in here. Another Ferrari. Again, if you know what model this is, what kind of Ferrari this is, I know Iliad doesn't bring in nothing but special stuff. I'm pretty sure that this might be a kit. I don't know. We got Carroll Shelby's autograph. 427. I mean, this might be, oh, again, one of those cars that makes you shake. No, this is a this is an original AC Cobra. Here, I mean, guys, this is an amazing car. I got to drive a Factory 5 kit car based off of the Shelby Cobra. By far the funnest car I've ever driven in my life. And I've driven a lot of cars. I haven't driven any exotics or anything like that, but I've driven some high horsepower, really cool stuff. But the Factory 5 anyways, the kit car was really cool. Well guys, let's kick it off. Let's end this with this Lotus. Got a Lotus Esprit. Yep, Esprit, I do know that. So, I don't know if I can get an interview with Iliad. He's a busy man. It's just him and one of his friends up here working this whole dealership. So I'm not going to bug him. I'm going to let him run his business. I thank him. Thank you, Iliad, if you watch this video. I thank him for allowing me to come in and check out Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma. There's just so much. I know this is a longer video, but there was really cool cars here. I did not want to skip over. I wanted to show you guys everything here. Make sure y'all saw it. Again, if you are interested in any of the vehicles here, check out the phone. The phone number was in the video. I'll put a link to their website in the description below. Go check out all their cars. Hit them up. If you've got a cool car that you're wanting to sell, hit them up, get them on, they'll consign it for you and broker a deal for you. So Iliad turns over cars. If he hits me up and says, "Hey Jake, I've got a cool car, you ought to come video," I'll be back. He's a good friend of mine. I love that man to death, and I think the world of him. Well guys, I'm lucky. I was able to steal Iliad from being a busy man. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, introduce you to him, and let him kind of talk about his dealership and how things work around here.
Hey guys, nice to meet you. Hope you guys had a great time watching Jake showcasing all of our cars in our facility here. Jake and I have been friends for a long time. We started in the car business back in 2009.
Yeah.
So I hope that you guys had a good time watching these videos. Like he mentioned, we do offer consignment. A lot of times what we do is we're able to facilitate the process for our customers, so that way they don't have to go out there and mess with the cars themselves. Meeting people, listing them. We can offer financing for potential buyers, shipping, all that stuff. We just make it super easy. So if you're interested in that, call us up. We'll make it super simple. But yeah, appreciate you guys staying around and watching the video.
Again, guys, I want to thank Iliad for allowing me to come into his beautiful dealership and showcase his cars and his dealership. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, tag, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And remember, don't worry about it and keep on cruising.